for joining me. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a new episode onto my podcast, but I'm really excited about covering some really awesome topics today, specifically 10 ways to develop a successful oriented mindset. When you're an entrepreneur or you're in a startup position or you're thinking about starting a business, there's a lot of things that you need to know about yourself before you actually go and invest your time, money, and energy. If you don't know about yourself enough, you're gonna learn the hard way. So hopefully these 10 ways that I reveal to you through my own personal experience helps you and allows you to uncover things that would cost you time, money, energy, and I can cut your learning curve in half. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. The first thing you want to do, to develop that successful oriented mindset is going to be to put yourself in challenging new situations. You gain confidence by overcoming challenges, but when you fail to put yourself in challenging new situations because you assume the outcome won't be positive, you will be unable to grow. Instead, develop a list of exciting challenges you're interested in overcoming. They could include exploring a foreign city on your own or enrolling in a new business course at a university or online. There's so many different opportunities for you to challenge yourself. Don't make them boring. Do things that make you excited about the challenge, right? If you're somebody who works out on the usual, challenge yourself and put yourself through like a 90-day program and see what kind of results you can make when you invest your time and energy into something that's new. When you put yourself in new challenges, you uncover new character traits, new parts of development for your mindset, your speech, your experience. These things, they can't be bought because your time is what's being exchanged to learn about yourself more. So really important, really good idea to put yourself in challenging new situations. Number 2, be open to finding a mentor. I can't stress this enough, guys. I myself also have my own mentors that I've worked with, and I've learned so much. I've saved so much money, energy, headache, and time. When I got a mentor, I was able to, cut my time in half to understand, this person spent that money, that time, that energy to create these courses or create these lessons to teach you. That's why they're called mentors. When we go to school and college, we're putting ourselves into an environment, an institution to learn and gain knowledge. So another great way, being an entrepreneur or startup or even being in your established business already, always learn. Never stop learning. Learning is going to be your weapon. Your knowledge is going to be your ammunition. And when you have knowledge, you really don't have any doubt or concern on your capabilities because you've built yourself on that confidence because you've earned and gained that knowledge from a mentor who taught and who learned his own ways or her ways and taught you now. And now you're ahead of the game. So, being open to finding a mentor is key. And if you're new to my podcast, I'll tell you this. If you go to my website, wolfofdigitalofficial.com, I am doing a free webinar, 6 Rules to 6 Figures. I'll be doing another show on that as well. But let me continue. I just want to throw that in there. Number 3, think of failure as a learning opportunity. I myself, and many of the time, I see a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs that I work with, a lot of my clients, when you're struggling and you're experiencing some type of failure, you have 2 ways of looking at it. And it's a very simple analogy that I'm sure you guys heard before. When you have water in a cup, it's either going to be half full or half empty. And that really depends on your mindset. It's your perspective of how you're perceiving things, right? The pessimist is going to say it's half empty. The optimist is going to say it's half full. So when you're going through a challenging failure and use that as your learning experience, because through that failure, you probably can't see it now and you probably won't see it immediately, but I can guarantee you this. If you're patient, you're understanding with yourself, you're kind to yourself, allow yourself to absorb that failure, because the more patient you are with yourself and you're more patient through that failure, I can promise you it's going to reveal a lot of strengths for you that you didn't know you had. Your weaknesses that were there before, they're going to dissipate. But the only way you're going to find that opportunity to learn from your failure is if you're patient. I can't stress that enough. Today, human beings are not patient. Even I become impatient sometimes. But the ones who are patient, they develop this thing called courage, because they have a belief within themselves. They believe in what they're working on. They're passionate about it. And that really is, the treasure that can't be bought. It's having that patience during the struggle, during the failure, and just being understanding of the situation and just keep pushing forward. If you keep pushing forward, you are going to be unstoppable, unbeatable. You're going to dominate. So think of failure as a learning opportunity. Number 4, and this is something that, it's good because you want to give yourself a pat on the back. So keep kind of like a mental list of good seeds, good deeds. I call them seeds because I kind of envision a garden. Every time you do something good, doesn't matter how small or big, but every time you do something good, let's say, for example, you held the door for somebody, right? You did a kind deed. You did a good gesture, right? You said good morning to somebody. You have no idea who they are, but you smiled and you gave them that positive impact of good energy. Good morning. You don't know what that person is going through. Maybe they're going through a divorce or some type of breakup or some, mental problems, but you brought them light. You need to acknowledge that you did that, no matter how small it is, and take that seed and place it in your garden and allow it to be nurtured there. Because what you're doing is you're investing your time, your energy, and your value in putting out good. And when you do that and you recognize and acknowledge that you did it, you're only benefiting your own self, your own mindset, because you're creating that aura, that energy, that vibe. You're controlling that. And other people, they're being moved by it. So what happens is you are attracting good energies back to yourself. So again, this is a analogy, a method that I use, and I call it my garden. Anytime I do something good, I make sure I acknowledge it, because again, time can't be bought, right? So you might as well make each moment of your life, each time that you pass somebody, that you give off that good vibe, that good energy. It's only going to build you. It's going to repay you back in, folds. Even if the other person doesn't reciprocate the way you want, that's okay. Stand your ground, be confident, be kind, be humble, and I swear and I promise you're going to be living that dream life, because it's going to make you elevate to next heights that you haven't experienced yet, because you're doing something new and you're acknowledging good deeds and you're planting those seeds in your garden, and you're literally building your mindset, you're building your energy, and that's up to you. Nobody else is going to control that, only you. You are the gardener of your own garden, and you're going to cultivate that shit because it's going to help you grow. So number 4, like I said, envision a garden. That's what I do, and it works for me, and it really will boost your mindset. Let's continue. So number 5, surround yourself with top talent. Your circle of influence is your friends. It's the people that you're spending most time. The last 5 people you texted in your phone, the last 5 people you spoke to, that's probably more than likely the people that you're engaging around. So, surround yourself with top talent and cut the bullshit out. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. You know who's good vibes and you know who's bad vibes. So this is a kind of a thing that, I'll go over in another episode of mine called Logic and Emotion. Try to use a little bit more logic. Be real with yourself. Be sensible. If you know someone's not helping you or not influencing you on good things, stop wasting your time. You're burning it away. Why are you doing that to yourself? Be raw. Be cold. And, take care of your mindset, because this is all you have. It's the only control you have. Don't let someone else sit in the driver's seat, right? Sit in your own damn driver's seat. Kick the people out who don't belong, who are not on the same road to success as you, because it's only going to move your car faster. It's going to move you in the driver's seat more quick and more in control and in the direction that you want to go. So, surround yourself with top talent and cut the bullshit out. Number 6, find time to disconnect from stressors. Wow. It's interesting because a lot of the clients that I do have and a lot of people that I do work with, they don't get this. And hopefully, again, my goal for you is to take the stuff that I share with you and implement it. Don't just listen. Use it. Use it to your benefit. Do not discount your health. Your mind, your body, the stuff that you eat. This is your machine. Your body is your machine. So you have to nurture and take care of it. Get massages, go to spas, get a pedicure, get a manicure, go to the beach, relax a little bit, listen to classical music, go to the gym, work out, exercise, run, take care of yourself. The more you take care of your mind, body, your spirituality, all this stuff is going to evolve inside of you. It's going to give you confidence and give you clarity. It's going to help you move forward and more aggressively because you're going to be in a stress-free zone. You're going to have control of it. When we don't have control, we tend to have anxiety and we stress the hell out. Then you don't have clarity on what you're doing, investing time in. So find time to connect from stressors. That was number 6. All right. Number 7, develop strong and simple morning routines and evening routines, throughout the day. It's very healthy for you to disrupt your routines. In the morning, if you're getting up at 6, get up at 5. It's earlier. It's going to make you uncomfortable. And the shit that makes you uncomfortable is going to be the shit that makes you grow. Right? So if you've never gone running in the morning before you go to work or before you start your operations in your business, do that because it's different. It's going to disrupt you. It's going to shake shit up. It's going to grow you. It's going to wake you up in a different mindset. It's going to make you think differently. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. If you're always drinking coffee at 9 a.m., skip it for a few days. Cause yourself to go through withdrawals. And then be disciplined, right? Again, things that make us uncomfortable is the stuff that's going to make us grow. But a lot of people like to run away when there's discomfort. They don't like struggles. They don't like change. I say adapt to that shit and contain it. It's your opportunity to disrupt your lifestyle, change things up, learn from the disruption, and grow from it, right? That's your opportunities. You get to control those. Nobody else gets to control that. Only you do. So don't give anybody else the opportunity to disrupt your life. Only you can. So let me continue. That was number 7. Number 8, set goals. Very simple. Short-term, long-term, daily goals. You know what I like to do when it comes to goals? I set a 3-task rule. It's a 3-task method I've been using. It works really well for me, so I'm going to share it with you guys. Again, I share things with you guys from experience that works. And if it works for me, as long as you're, level-headed and you are driven, you're ambitious, these things are going to work for you. You just got to put the time and effort and energy in. So set goals. Set daily goals. The 3-task method is, you write down 3 tasks. Whether if they're small or big, doesn't matter. Write down the 3 tasks. As you finish each one, cross it off. What happens is you program your mind to get gratification, kickback results. It feels good mentally. Try it out if you've never done it. Cross it off. Write a task down. Cross it off when you complete it. It's a very gratifying feeling. It's gratification. It's satisfaction. It's rewarding. And you know who did that? You did that. And you have the opportunity to keep doing it. And when you keep doing something that's gratifying, you grow your confidence. You grow your mindset. You grow the path to success and get the things that you want in life. So set goals, measure them, right? Perform, act on them, take action. You're going to see results. If you're not setting goals and you're not planning things out, you're falling behind in life. Time's passing by. Time's not going to wait for anybody, right? I love this, and I heard this on another episode, a podcast I was listening to. In life, you have to pay up front in full. You can't have payment plans. Life doesn't work that way. You can't expect life to give you things that you have not earned. So you have to sacrifice. When you sacrifice, you earn something. You get something back. So number 9, listen to your instincts. This is something big, and it comes with time. It's not something that, again, none of the stuff that I've shared with you can't really buy it. It's through experiences, which is great. So listen to your instincts. Your instincts is going to be your golden award. It's going to be the thing that makes you get to the level that, you'll know things are happening before they even happen. Right? It's crazy. It's called like a superpower. And human beings, we have this vibe, this energy. And the more you practice the things that I've went over, and you exercise your mindset and being a little bit more intuitive when you're working on your goals, you're understanding, like, this person's having a bad day. This is how they usually act. So let me, approach them in a manner that's going to be non-threatening. That's your instincts. You get into the fight or flight mode. Like, that's your instincts talking to you when you see some type of danger. It's like, should I fight, or should I go away? Should I fly away? So listen to your instincts. Your instincts, the more you listen to them, the more you exercise them, you start getting a more opportunity to control them and try to be able to see things 10 steps ahead of the game before anybody else can see them. So your gut, your instincts, it develops over time, but pay attention to it. You pay attention to it, and it's going to give you the things that, you are working for and you're struggling through. And it'll make you feel a little bit more stronger, clearer, confident, and build your mindset at the same time. And finally, number 10, avoid being idle. Avoid kind of staying in one place. Avoid, not proceeding forward and trying to achieve things. A lot of the times we get comfortable, and, human beings are of habit. We are creatures of habit. And we like to be comfortable. So we like to kind of, when we feel like, fine, we reach the next milestone. And I'm guilty of this too. You reach a milestone, you become comfortable, and you just sit there. You wait, and things are happening. Yeah, you're making money, or things are moving. But because you got comfortable and you became like idle there for a little bit, what happened is your momentum has died. When your momentum dies, time keeps passing, things keep moving, and since technology and business is so dynamic and things change quickly, you are putting yourself in a position of failure, right? Because you're not allowing yourself to move to next steps or next milestones. It's extremely, extremely important that you make sure that, you avoid being idle, and you always are learning, you always are figuring things out, you're always investigating, you're researching the market, you're listening to other entrepreneurs, you're taking in good stuff. Consume good things, not bullshit. The fact that you're listening to my podcast, that means you're, highly adaptive to your own consciousness, and you're taking in information that's going to help you build your mindset to success. All right. So again, these are the 10, ways to develop a success-oriented mindset that I shared with you. And I really hope that you guys took, some information away. And I'm going to go over it again. It's number 1 is put yourself in challenging new situations. Number 2 was be open to finding a mentor. Number 3 was think of failure as a learning opportunity. Number 4, keep that visual garden in your mind, right? It's like your most gratifying moments that you did. You gave a good gesture, you did a good deed. Keep that garden in your mind. Number 5, surround yourself with top talent, elite talent, good people. Cut out the negative bullshit. Number 6, find time to disconnect from stressors. Exercise, work out, do something good and healthy. Number 7, develop a simple and strong routine. Cause disruption too. Number 8, set goals, short-term and long-term. Number 9, listen to your instincts. And finally, number 10, right? Avoid being idle. Move around. Cause disruption. Change things up. And keep going to next milestones after you achieve one. So again, thank you guys so much for listening. I really hope that you guys had some really good information that you're able to take away, absorb it, adapt to it, and apply it. These are my 3 A's, my 3 core principles of success, and I'll be making an episode on that as well. Again, leave your reviews, leave your comments, let me know what information that you guys are interested in learning about from me. And also, visit wolfofdigitalofficial.com. Sign up for my free 6 Rules to 6-Figure webinar. And the 6 rules that I share, they can't be bought. These 6 rules are going to actually set your mindset straight onto the right path to get the things that you want. It's not about the money. It's not about, the material world and all these things, but it's about you being fulfilled in your heart and your mind because you have control. You're sitting in the driver's seat. So again, I'm not going to stretch this out too long. 6 rules to 6 figures, free webinar, wolfofdigitalofficial.com. Thank you guys so much for listening to me, and I'll be launching a new episode probably the next 2 or 3 days. Thank you guys so much.